Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Thursday, the 9th of June. Reading in Isaiah chapter 41, we have a prophecy of the coming, probably of Cyrus. God says, "Who has stirred up one from the east, calling him in righteousness to his service? He hands nations over to him and subdues kings before him." So here comes this king called by God, and no one can stand against him. And Cyrus certainly would fit that bill. And as he overthrows the nations, it's completely understandable that Israel would say, "We have no hope in this." Whereas in verse 10, God says to them, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." And he's saying to Israel, don't worry, I've called you. And you are my people. I'm on your side. Therefore, you will be protected. You will be comforted. You will be looked after. And as I read that, I thought so often we're overwhelmed by some of the challenges we face. And we think, how can I possibly cope with it? And we see other people around about us far stronger and better equipped. They can't cope with it. And we suddenly think, we're doomed. And yet God says, no, I'm on your side. And that's going to make the difference. And a little later in verse 17, Isaiah says, "The poor and needy search for water, but there is none. Their tongues are parched with thirst. But I, the Lord, will answer them. I, the God of Israel, will not forsake them. I will make rivers flow on barren heights and springs within the valley." And again, God saying, I will come. But as I read that, I was struck by the fact that they were experiencing that thirst. They were poor and needy, and they were searching for water and couldn't find any. That's what they were going through. That's what their experience was. Thirst in a wilderness. So God doesn't protect us from those wilderness areas. God doesn't keep us out of them. But he says, I am with you. I will answer you. I will make rivers flow. I will provide for you. And for me, that's a great encouragement as we try and negotiate and navigate our way through a tumultuous world. And we see people all around us failing and structures and organizations coming up short. And we say we've just got to keep trusting God, that he's on our side, we are his people, and he will meet our needs. So be encouraged, whatever you're going through, that God is with you. God is on your side, and therefore you will come out the other side. God will lead you home. That we can trust. Be blessed.